The town of Oakey on the Darling Downs could soon be giving Rockhampton a run for its money as Australia's beef capital. The local abattoir is set to double its production over the next 2 years after a crucial piece of rail line was finally rebuilt. Tegan George was there for the first arrival of the first train in 20 years.
It's been a while since Oakey residents have had reason to smile. But today, joys. The first cattle train in 20 years pulled into the local abattoir, hundreds of workers downing tools to watch the historic moment.
We're seeing the government particularly open up the chequebook for the bush.
The state government rebuilt a 1.3 kilometre section of the rail line to make it possible.
And the dividends are obvious to all.
The private train was running late, but at least it wasn't the government's fault.
800 fat cattle coming off the train here. They're not going to be checking their watches to know the time. They're going to be ready for the next stage of the processing.
It heralds a $60 million development at the abattoir, the town's biggest employer. It couldn't expand without a consistent supply from the west.
That'll take our workforce, which is around 750, up to around 1,400 employees, and double the number of cattle we process in a year.
Capacity to jump to 600,000 head of cattle each year, supplying both the domestic and lucrative Asian markets. Today's milestone is a much-needed boost for the town of Oakey, where investor and business confidence has taken a hit because of the defence groundwater contamination crisis.
There's no doubt that we are positioning ourselves as one of the premium agricultural areas in Australia.
I'm not going to get into parochial warfare about who is the beef capital. I know where my loyalties lies, and that's Rockhampton.
Tegan George, 10 Eyewitness News.